Hey, I'm Brad with Family Medical Supply, and today I want to talk about Cpap, continuous positive airway pressure. Here at Family Medical Supply, we primarily put out the ResMed brand, but we do offer other brands such as the Respironic Stream Station. But today we have the AirSense 10, the latest model by ResMed. I already have the device plugged in into the wall and into the back of the unit. The unit's kind of always on. It may go into a sleep saver mode like it's done now. I can wake that up. So there's no on and off switch. So let's cover a few features that the unit will have, such as the humidifier. Keep in mind, it's blowing air in your mouth. It may dry your mouth out. So let's take that out, slide it out like so, lift your lid, put distilled water here. Again, they do recommend distilled water, no higher than the max line. Close my lid, slide my chamber back in place. On the other end of the unit, you will find the filter. Now, they don't recommend washing the filter, but just kind of thump it off. We can provide more filters. All right, put it back in there, swing the door up. Now, let's put the tubing on. There's multiple kinds of tubing you can use. Today we have the climate line tubing, otherwise known as heated tubing. I'm gonna plug it into the back. Electrical component here. All right. Now, let's look at some more internal features. Now, it's not like a phone where you can touch the screen, okay? We have to use the knob here. So let's start with options. And they are just that, they're options. You don't have to come here and make any changes. We have already programmed the device to the prescribed pressure from your physician. All right, so ramp is the first feature. For example, say the prescribed pressure was 10. We can use the ramp feature. It will slowly start at a low pressure and slowly build up to the prescribed pressure. You can adjust that though. Say you wanted to not have a ramp, or say you want the ramp to be 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So in other words, in 30 minutes, it will have reached the pressure that the physician prescribed for you. Auto, it just knows when you fall asleep, and then it ramps up to the prescribed pressure, which is recommended. And the next two line features are for the humidity, how you would adjust the humidity. Again, they do recommend auto, but say you're still waking up with a dry mouth, you can adjust that. Come down here, more humidity, or say you're getting too much condensation, you can minimize that. But they do recommend auto. I'm gonna put that back in auto mode. Put my tube back in auto. All right, now the next line item is mask, and really we're just telling the machine what kind of mask we're gonna be using. I'm just gonna cancel here. Run mask fit. Say we wanna try on different masks, we could use this feature. And it's gonna tell us if we have a good seal or not. Sad face, we have a leak. Use my hand to cover it up. Happy face, we have a good seal. So that's just kind of a feature to let you know if you have a good seal. Run warm up. So if you see here at the top right of the screen, we have a snowflake. The device knows it just cut off and the humidity is cooling down. But say we wanted to warm it up before you use the device, you could use this feature. Most folks don't use this feature, but it is here if you like. Now it's heating up without the device actually running. I'm just gonna turn that off. The last feature and options is the airplane mode. Say you're gonna use the device on the plane, they tell you to turn data off. So this is where you would use airplane mode. This device can pick up data through the cell signal, as you see at the top right. Now there's two reasons we may wanna get the data from this device. Number one, we get that data to share with the physician to best treat your apnea. Number two, we show the insurance company to justify paying for it. But now you can also see that data. You can just go to the My Air app. You can also track your usage, okay? So I'm just gonna get out of the options feature. Sleep report, it's just that. Nothing doing here, just gives you some data, how much you used it, did you have a good mask seal, and did you have a good humidity level. Just gonna get out of that. All right, so that's about it as far as the internal features. Now today I do have the AirFit series as far as mask goes. The nasal pillow, which comes in sizes, small, medium, and large. The nasal mask goes over your nose. Again, different sizes it comes in. Full face covers your nose and your mouth. So they all come in sizes. You're welcome to whatever you like or whatever the physician recommended. Now keep in mind, as far as your supplies go, you do want to clean them on a regular basis. You want to clean your mask daily, your tubing in your water chamber a couple of times a week. And that's about it as far as Cpap. Thank you for watching.